Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. Want to make a video and go over a little bit of EOS, and it will be activating a version 3.1 consensus upgrade, which this time is an actual hard fork. All the upgrades up to this point of EOS.io have been non-contentious hard forks, meaning that everything was backwards compatible. Things were moving along, but now there's a delineation, and obviously as of right now everybody understands that the antelope IO protocol will be underpinning the EOS.io current protocol, and it will not be backwards compatible. So we are going into a new EOS. This is just some public relations type stuff. Yves LaRose says, last year the community fired Block One and took control of the network. As crazy as it sounds, a bunch of EOS community members stood up to a multi-billion-dollar corporation at what? Whoa. It's like, no, that's not what happened. For once, the little guy actually won, demonstrating the new power balance of Web 3. And that's Yves LaRose just having his public rollout, explaining why he was put in control. Firing Block 1 was necessary for EOS to make a comeback, but it also posed a problem. Who will handle the EOS.io code? Since Bullish owns EOS.io IP, how can the EOS community move forward without it? This is why we need to hard fork and rebrand. And then, yeah, he goes into a little thing about there's a coalition of EOS.io chains collaborating to maintain and improve the code, which is Telos, Wax, and UX. Taking control of the EOS.io codebase is no small task. The EOS Network Foundation poached the most talented engineers available and asked the top developers in the EOS community to come together to form an EOS.io dream team. It's so trendy. Together, this coalition is now handling the code. So, just like we talked about, all the people from Block 1 came back over, did all this stuff. This is a public rollout. I've explained ad nauseum that this was always the plan, always designed this way, and this guy is being tapped on the shoulder to be able to run this. He's been given permission. He didn't do this on his own. He didn't take the reins and grab them from Block 1 and wrestle the billion-dollar company and, oh, he's such a magnificent man. That's not what happened. This is always in the plan, always going to happen. He just got to roll it out to the public so it's palatable and doesn't raise concern among those who understand that they're potentially being dragged into a digital prison. Taking control over the EOS codebase is the best thing to happen to EOS. We are iterating and improving more than ever. Not only are we fixing outstanding issues, we're rapidly improving the codebase to add new functionality. EVM compatibility, faster finality, inter-blockchain communication, secure smart contract libraries, synchronous calls, wallet SDKs, application registry, API research and standards, transaction lifecycle, specialized APIs, trustless cross-chain IBC, unsellable RAM, staking Rex voting, P2P code rewrite, automated secure auditing tools, improved token standards, EOS.io external code security audits, RAM limitation fixes, contract pays, provable state domains, dstore concept, read-only actions, central API service, and requests for permissions. Later this week, EOS.io Coalition will unveil the new branding of the core protocol, which we understand is antelope.io. On September 21st, EOS will undergo a hard fork to upgrade the EOS network to the codebase that EOS Network Foundation has been meticulously building towards. The consensus upgrade severs all ties from Block 1 and represents the official beginning of the new EOS. Rebranding EOS.io and hard forking EOS is a necessary part of the comeback and represents the start of a new chapter. Under the leadership of EOS Network Foundation, EOS can finally break through its glass ceiling and reach its full potential. So we're looking at the same time, Ethereum and Cardano and all these other protocols are trying to have a merge. It's being overshadowed by EOS upgrade for good reason, because they don't want everybody to pile into EOS before it takes off and allows people who the World Economic Forum deems as useless eaters that need to be done away with. The Davos religious advisor to Klaus Schwab, Yuval Noah Harari, said that we no longer need humans. We don't need you anymore. You're useless eaters, so we're just going to get rid of you. And that's how it is. And they're going to do that through taking everybody down, and nobody will have any assets. Nobody will own any property. You'll have to eat bugs. You won't have air conditioning. They're already doing it in Spain. They're already doing it in California. You'll have no power. You'll be destitute, and they'll be in their mega yacht. They'll be able to fly across mega cities. I mean, look at the price of passports to some of the richest areas in the world. They're paying upwards of $10 million in some cases to get a passport to be able to travel to these super wealthy areas that are traditionally only reserved for the wealthy. Now they're making it an actual depot where only they will be able to come to. I mean, you're going to be worried about where your next meal is coming from. You don't have $10 million to get a passport to go to, Monaco or Vatican City or all these crazy places that you could visit with these passports. And yeah, I just see this EOS upgrade as necessary. We're moving into the new EOS, and this is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. This is exactly what we talked about. This is exactly what we planned on happening. It was everybody else that couldn't understand it, couldn't see it, didn't think that it would happen. And now we see all the public rollout being rolled out, and people just eating it up like, oh, this is so organic, this is so new, and this is so fresh, when it's been a plan from day one. And we've been here pointing that out. So I just want to put that out there. There's a new upgrade coming. It's going to change everything. It's going to be good, and it's going to benefit the people holding EOS and to the detriment of those holding pretty much anything else except for Bitcoin. So I just want to put that out there. Staffelbaker out.